people. You always be traveling in groups of 4 once you get all the people. If I'm not mistaken, excuse me, you actually get the ability to have a bunch of people, depending upon how you play the next bit of the game. It's not worth it. Or excuse me, that didn't even make any sense. Depending upon how you decide to play the next portion, you actually do get enough people to play the game, or not play the game, but to have a full party of 4. You'll see what I mean later on. You'll pretty much just get caught up with what I'm saying once we get further on in this little series. Right now, all I'm doing is pretty much just giving him some simple armor, so that way I can kind of use his armor later for to sell and to actually have some more stuff. Okay, take his bow. Now we're going to run in here to the Karkari Wilds, and then this is going to be the beginning of the first real quest line.
I told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay, so pretty much now we're going to go run around, kill some darkspawn, and continue on. A lot of the game so far, I'm going to know what's going on. Towards the end of the game, I won't remember everything because I only did it once, and it's been a very, very long time since I've done it. So,
as you say, I shall do it. It is begun. I must maintain. It is begun.
now obviously something else too. You don't really want everybody to just steal all the kills, but then you don't actually get experience points. You are gonna want to jump in and get some experience points for all the different kills. Now obviously you're not going to be able to get all of them due to the fact you do have a full party, but generally speaking it doesn't really affect you too terribly much when your party is consistent or is full of people that are characters that you will keep for the continuation of the game. Obviously at certain points there's going to be characters that are not going to stay with you throughout the entire game, so kind of just pick and choose
very well
how you want to, or who you want with you to level people up.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay, so now we continue on. But yeah, like I said, you kind of want to just travel around and decide if you want to go run all over the place and try to find everything you possibly can. I do suggest traveling about and getting a bunch of stuff for certain parts, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can find and a lot of things that will help you later. Obviously, certain points you're just going to want to follow the quest line, and then it'll lead you to different things later on. But and like I said, sometimes unfortunately it doesn't bode well to have certain members with you, because they will take the majority of the XP. XP unfortunately is not shared in this game, so you kind of will have to keep an eye on that if you want to make sure your character levels up. You'll have to actually make sure you're looking into how much XP everybody's getting and everything like that. But I am going to run around and get everything I possibly can, because there's really no point not to.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Die already!
Doesn't take a lot to level up either, but unfortunately you do have to be the one that does the final kit or final swing to actually get the level.
It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. I must maintain. No glory in bloodshed. It shall be done.
Alright, just keep running around and finding some more stuff.
I shall do it.
Again, you don't have to explore all crazy like I'm doing right now. It's really just me knowing that there's stuff out here that I can find and wanting to make sure I get everything before I go back. Plus, I'm trying to level up, even though it's not exactly being the easiest right now, considering all the rest of the people are pretty much killing everything for us.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
And the other thing about, well, the other bad part about this is that mages do tend to hurt quite a lot.
It is begun.
Oh, that's our first death, unfortunately. Alright, so that is the only bad thing about mages. Mages extremely suck regardless of who you're talking about. Unless you're a mage yourself, mages are really, really, really nasty. Or if you have good defensive armor against it. So, well, pretty sure we have to get through this. I'm just going to go ahead and get health potions on Alistair real quick. That way I don't have to worry about him. And I'm also going to use the fact that I can pause the game.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
We might be getting beat too much for this. That mage is quite annoying. You also can tell how difficult the enemy is based upon the name. I don't think we're going to be able to do this, so we're going to have to go around the other way, unfortunately. But that does kind of go to show how difficult the mages are, like I said already. So just be prepared with dealing with people like that. Obviously, you know, the higher level you are, the more defense you have, the less problems you're going to have with stuff like that. But that is a pretty good example. And this is not the last time you go into the Karkari Wilds either, so it's not that imperative that you run over there and kill them. Obviously, depending upon the way you play, you you'll be able to actually kill a lot more of them quickly. And then obviously if you were a warrior, it'd be quite a few people dealing a lot of heavy damage. And at this point in time, the other rogue that you would have gotten would be him, but he doesn't stay with you, so.
Very well.
Careful!
Okay.
No! Best be wary. Dead yet?
You say. Very well.
Gotta get used to using that attack again to steal the kill at the very end. Otherwise, the guy with the two-handed sword will probably get all of the kills. At this point in time, I'm pretty much just exploring. It's not really unnecessary, besides the fact that Duncan wanted us to go find the ruins, and I do forget where they are, but this will kind of just give us some more fighting experience. Awesome. I got the majority of those kills, so should be pretty close to leveling up. Which, if you haven't noticed at this point, that is your XP bar down there, and the ones next to it are your buffs, and anything else that you pick as your character progresses, as far as abilities and different things that you can add on to give you more skills and everything else.
Very well.
So, let's go ahead and keep exploring.
shall be done.
Okay, so at this point in time, zoom out. What the hell? I think that was my door slamming from the wind, unfortunately. Alright, unfortunately, I think we have to go back the way that we just came when we all got killed. Not entirely sure, but it does seem like that, judging by the map. Yeah. See if we can cross there, get around behind them. Otherwise, we are going to have to maneuver ourselves pretty damn well and draw everybody back. No, I think we can cross there. Yep. Look at that. Much rather deal with a bunch of wolves than a mage that I can't kill.
Right to the base. Let's have at it.
Again, looting a bunch of stuff that way, we actually can get quite a few different things.
As you say.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can go that way. Which kind of blows, meaning we have to go over that way. So, we're gonna have to do this a little bit more thought out and not just rush over there. Because that is where the temple is. So, go ahead and okay. Get the enemy to come to us so we don't get overwhelmed. Like I said, the game is pretty strategical in certain aspects, meaning like we just take out that little bit of force, he can get his health back, and then we can move forward. That way he's not hurt at all, and we can actually take the advantage of having that little bit of time to heal. No. So, but like I said, don't really want to.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Oh shit.
Shall be done. There is no glory in
Run away.
I shall do it. They need help! If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
There. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get him back real quick. Pretty sure you have to actually be out of combat for a certain amount of time before everybody else respawns and they're actually I don't know, this might be an interesting one. Pretty much I'm going to try to coax